extension's too long. First time in my life that's happened.
I'm gonna pull. I'm gonna try
and
and
I'm gonna pull. Oh, that hurt. You ever been so excited to get new car parts installed on your car that you forget to film the intro for your YouTube video? Yeah, me neither. So today we're installing some lights, not on the C5 Corvette, but on the C6 Corvette. And yes, I got so busy with the install that I forgot to film the intro for this video a few days ago. So the lights are already installed. I'm looking at them now and they look absolutely insane on the C6. So the lights we're installing are SharpLight Innovations bi-LED headlights. Now these things have a dual function LED projector with both low and high beams, sequential amber LED turn signals which look insane, and a white L-type LED daytime running light that kind of mimics the look of a C7, but it looks insane on the C6. So let's flash back to a few days ago where we began the installation of the SharpLight Innovations bi-LED headlights. And as always, I'll include a link to these headlights down in the description below. So if you have a C6 Corvette, you gotta check these things out. Ooh, careful.
You have vice grips?
What are you gonna vice grip?
Right down here, right on the rod.
That might work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here, let me get vice grips. If I were a vice grip. How many are there?
Well, there's one missing.
That's always good. I think 7 is what I heard. Genius. All right, I'm gonna work on getting this tire off. That's gonna take about 45 minutes, so.
I need to take all these fender bolts out, right?
Yes, all 7 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
What is that?
No, Chris, we have to remove the fender bolts, remove the front bumper bolts. Ty already removed the inner fender well here, the push pins, the couple push pins that hold that on, and then there are 3 bolts that hold the headlight on. We're doing it the easy way. Dave, you can sing. Wow. I always like to sing. It's Christmas, you can sing Christmas.
Cool review.
Dave does a great Christmas carol. You're not cool unless you have Dave's Christmas hits. This sucks. These lug nuts are tapped.
How many millimeters is 9/32?
That's a question for the engineer.
Huh?
Not me.
Dave is our in-house engineer.
Question?
After 8 long years. Oh, jeez. That's a little bit heavy. The tire's finally off. That's taken so long. Everything looks good over here, though. Time to start pulling the inner fender bolts off, which are a what millimeter tie? Allen bolt? T. Starts
They
with
are
T.
a Torx
15.
I guess
That was a
14.
lie.
T15.
Wow, good guess.
You guessed 15?
Yeah.
I guessed
Torx
14.
man. There you
Crap, thank you.
That was a good guess. All right, Jake. What are we doing in here?
We're using the T15 Torx to remove the inner fender bolts right here. Once we get those out, we can pull this off. Move to our next step, which is pulling the fender bolts off and the front bumper bolts.
Wow.
Easy peasy. The hardest part was getting the damn tire off.
Lemon squeezy.
Limoncello. I
I'm
missed.
so good at this.
Thank you. That's what I've been told. That's why I'm a professional YouTube mechanic. After all.
Okay, Jake. No.
Who hides from the camera? What are you, 4? Imagine if I found a TikTok channel with Dave just singing.
I hope you do.
It is. It's called Dave Sings.
I have more subscribers than you, Jake.
Yeah, that hurts. Okay, I'm almost gonna hit 100,000 on TikTok.
Really?
It's the goal for the end of the year. If you haven't checked out the TikTok.
I don't have a TikTok.
Huh?
I don't have a TikTok.
Well, yeah, because you're 30 years old.
27.
Inner
7.
fender bolts are out, baby. Let's grow.
What'd you do? What'd you do? What'd you do?
This last one is just being a little bit of a pain. Oh, I missed one. No, I didn't. Oh, there's push pins in there. Those pesky little push pins always sneak up on you.
What are we doing over here, Ty? Talk to the camera.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm pulling on things and seeing what breaks.
The last push pin has been removed. That's about my size. Anyways, oh yes. Access achieved. Step 1. Well, really step 2 because step 1 was taking the tires off and that was such a pain. But step 1, 0.5 complete. Do you see the head? Oh, I see the headlight. Oh, that's not bad. There's the headlight right up there, I think. All right, inner fender's down. Time to start removing the fender bolts. All right, now we're removing the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I thought there were 7. 6 G15 Torx bolts right up here that hold the fender on. Easy peasy. They're not very tight, not very difficult to get to. And Tyler, I think, is ahead of me. I'm losing the race right now. Making progress. Almost there.
Are you getting this? Start recording now!
We're live!
We're live!
Do you know how these clips, the bumper clips, work?
No, let me take a look in a second on my last.
Did you get those 3 nuts off the bottom of the headlight?
Ty removed the 3 bolts on his side. I have to remove mine.
You gotta take this rubber flap off.
What rubber flap?
This one.
That's
to the back of the headlight.
I don't think you have to, because I think we're coming down. I don't know where we're actually popping it out. I'm not sure.
I mean, you gotta get to the plugs.
Yeah, you do have to get to the plugs, actually. How does that pull off? Push pins? Yeah, pull that off then.
Working hard.
Dave, that hard worker, that guy.
Working.
Always working hard.
You need a flashlight?
Yes, I do. Thank you. Oh, that's... Yeah, sorry.
We were missing one over here.
Oh, really?
That was one.
What'd you do with it, Dave?
It was
Where did you put it? Find it. Oh, my extension's too long. First time in my life that's happened. I should probably explain what we're doing. Have I explained yet?
Tell us, Jake.
Okay, so along with removing the bolts that hold on the fender, we got 4 up here. They're a 7mm. Thank you to engineer Dave. 7mm, and there's 4 of them. Supposed to be 4 of them. We had 3. Obviously, this car's had modifications with the wide body. So those 4 bolts are out now. Now I have to remove the 3 that are holding the headlight on. There are 3 at the bottom. Those are going to be fun.
I got him.
Well, if Ty can do it, maybe I can. The one's holding the headlight. The socket. I'm sorry. I think it was the headlight, though. I think I hit the whole headlight, I sure hope. Hopefully we don't have a replay of that, a high-speed, slow motion replay of that.
Sponsoring a new fender.
I will take these fenders and put it on mine.
I don't think they'll fit.
No, they won't. They definitely won't.
You're live. You're on camera now.
I'm cameraman. We're live. We're rolling.
I don't need to be on
The maker of DriveHub.
The maker. Oh, don't remind him.
The original creator.
The real creator here.
1, 2, 3.
I've never pulled a front bumper in my life.
1, 2, 3. Doesn't seem like it should be that.
Oh, that's money right there.
Really?
Shout out to, let me watch his YouTube video and see whose YouTube video we watched to make our YouTube video. To Mitch Warren.
Hey, thanks, Mitch.
Thank you,
Appreciate it. If you're watching this. So, where are you pulling?
I don't know. I stopped the video too early.
You pulled, you said, this is money, thanks, Mitch. And you're like, wait, I don't know.
You pulled on it and said this one.
Well, that's what he said. That's money right there.
My pullout game is strong. So I should be able to do this.
Did you pull it right here, say?
Okay, it looks like it's...
Pull and say that's money right there.
There's another... It looks like it should just come out. It seems like the clips are...
I'm gonna pull. I'm gonna try
No.
and I'm gonna pull.
There's another clip. There's something else that goes over right up here.
for it.
I'm just gonna close my eyes and pull as hard as I can. That's money
That
right
sounded
there.
good.
Money right there.
This is like those chiropractic videos, except for it's bumpers. Oh, that's money
That
right
sounded
there.
good.
That was a good crack.
Is
Yeah.
that right?
Come on, you can do it. Oh,
That was
that's
right.
money right there, baby.
No,
But we have
it's
one more
right
bolt
out,
that
I
we have
think.
to pull out. No, did you remove the last one?
He said there was one too.
No, there's 3 in that.
Yeah, but he said there was one
I
missing.
think there was one missing. Pull up.
Pull up on this.
Is this unbolted?
These ones are all out of here. You got all the ones out of your fender, right?
Out of
It does. Why else
okay,
would
so
we have
there's
taken those
one
bolts out?
more. Take this thing out. There's one more T.
Oh, yeah, I got it over here.
Something.
So we forgot that there's one more. Well, we didn't forget. We didn't know that there's a torque
Right there.
right there.
Well, you said there's supposed to be 7 bolts, but only
There is supposed to be 7.
7.
So there's the last one right there. We're going to do some intricate finger work. That sounded wrong. This tool is not going to work for this job. Let's put a T15. Is it working?
Yeah, but
You smell lovely, by the way.
I do. Thanks.
What is
I
that
did
after?
shower. I did shower today.
Did you shower?
So I've
before you
got-
came here?
I think it's called Honest Abe beard balm. I've got some beard balm
Smell
on.
fantastic.
This is pretty. This is loose enough now, probably. Let's try that.
It's almost okay.
That's just about out. Oh yeah,
Got all sorts of room
that's
over
money
here.
right there.
That is money.
Oh, we got it.
Take the light.
This light? Oh, this light?
I got the light.
All right.
It's all unplugged.
Yep.
Cameraman Jake.
There we go.
Welcome to
What is
DriveHub.
this? Oh, this
I'm
is a
taking
cap
over.
that's supposed to be on the back. This is supposed to be on the back, and that came off.
Lights out, Dave.
Nice. That's money right there.
All right, so these bolts right here, these two, you have to loosen, and you can slide this out a little bit. How's the pizza, Dave?
Pretty good. No complaints.
That was the dumbest reaction.
I like this with the bubbles on it.
Holy shit, Julio.
Isn't it beautiful?
Wow, yeah, that's an upgrade.
That's gonna look wild.
The ball, the halogen
Wow,
ball looks
that's-
wild in the
yeah.
camera.
That's
I wonder if
Hold
I
on, hold on,
can
hold on,
wrap
hold
over that.
Wow.
and this is the harness, Dave. That's it.
Plug and play.
Plug and play, baby. Sharp light is the god of lighting. Simply facts. George is the man, the god of Corvette lighting. And I'm the best Corvette influencer the world has ever seen.
Very nice.
These are gonna look nuts.
I'm gonna take
I
this
think
cover
this
off.
cover has to come off.
See what happens.
And it's just a 7mm. 7mm. Hey.
She just leaves.
She definitely just saw my butt crack.
Bummer.
Can't be much worse than yours.
I have a nice looking butt. My mom's told me.
there's two connectors on the back here. Ow!
There's
There's
one.
one. Oh boy. Hey-ya! Please be nice. Dave, pull that wire, please.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Wada bing,
All right.
wada boom.
Can you
Yeah,
hold
'cause
that?
see, there's like a gasket
And hold those
on there.
bolts.
Yeah, it should be sealed.
Now those are junk without this.
I don't know why I smelled
Well,
it.
yeah,
I'm
if you
just
want to
curious.
switch back.
Sure it's the right side.
Are you sure it's the right side?
Oh, it already looks good.
Wow. Yeah. That's the only there.
Oh, you're stuck. Wow.
Oh, look at it from the front.
I just gotta make sure that
That
And the
looks
wires went through
dope
that
as fuck.
central opening, right?
Wow. Look at the difference in the two.
Holy
Got new
crap.
eyes.
That looks sick.
Wow. Holy crap.
You should power both of them on at the same time.
Oh, to see the difference?
Yeah.
Jeez, look at that.
That looks sick. You gotta turn your key.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Cool.
Holy crap.
Blue.
Wow. No way. Now, I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see this. There's one right there, two, and is it three? Is there three? There it is. There's number three. Those three have to come out so we can actually pull the headlight out. All right, we're pulling the last bolt out to hold the headlight on. All right, so that's the third one. These are what they look like. Three of them. Oh boy. Don't lose these because you have to reuse them. Got the other two right there. Now this headlight is ready to come out besides the last T15 Torx that we found out that's like hidden under here somewhere.
Right
We
here.
have to pull that out. Yeah.
It's hidden right under there.
And then that's our seventh one. And then we're good to pull this side. Whoa. Oh yeah.
The next day.
Now, the observant viewer will note that it is a different day. It's now daylight, and I no longer have the little bit of facial hair that I usually do. So the other night, the propane heater actually ran out of propane, and it's winter here in New England. So it got really cold, and it was nighttime, so that didn't help. So the propane heater's full, and it's actually so warm in here I could wear a t-shirt, but I'm not gonna because I'm packing on the winter weight. So where we left off with the Vette, the driver's side is plugged in and working. We haven't actually secured it back in its mounting place. That's what we're gonna do now. And as for the passenger side, it's all unbolted, ready to come out, but we wanted to leave one side in factory and have the sharp light on one side so I could really show you guys the difference. But man, am I excited to get both sides in because these things look insane in the C6. So right now, as I said, we're gonna button up the driver's side. We're gonna put it back in its mounting place and basically reassemble everything and move on to the passenger side. All right, so we got the 3 bolts. Remember, there's 1, 2, and 3 right there. Those are the 3 that mount the actual headlight in, if you guys remember. Those 3 are tightened up. Don't tighten those too much, though. I'm pretty sure on the other end, on the actual headlight, they're just holding onto plastic, so you don't want to break anything off. It's only your headlight anyways. You want to make sure they're snug, but definitely don't have to reef these things down. And then next, we're just going to tuck all the wiring in there. We got to put back on this, it's kind of hard for you guys to see. We got to put back on this little cover thing here, which I guess really didn't have to come off now that I'm looking at it. But it was just held on with push pins anyways, so it'll go back on easy. But we'll put that flap back on with the push pins. And then also don't forget to tighten back up these. We loosened these a little bit so that we could have a little bit more leeway with the bumper and the fender. got the driver's side in as much as we can do for right now. I don't want to put these bolts on for this splash guard because they're attached to the front bumper, which is still unhooked here, and we can't hook it in here because we need it popped out for this side as well. But now that the driver's side is as complete as it can be for now, we're gonna start, well, most of the disassembly is done on this side. Now it's actually time to get this headlight out of there, wire up the new one, put it in. Passenger side was a little bit more difficult. Needed my brother's help for that one. I'm just gonna vacuum out this sediment and crap that accumulates in here. That's what we did on the other side. It's crazy how much sand and road grime gets in there. So I'm gonna vacuum that all, clean it all up before we put in the new, that's not the new headlight, the new headlight, which is around here somewhere. All right, the new headlight is in place at least. My God, it looks good already. Holy crap. All right, so this side is in. Now we have to go underneath here. Might help if I plug the light in. Now all we have to do is put in our mounting bolts up there, plug in the harness, put our cover back on here, and then splash guard goes up, and we can put the bumper back in place and tighten up all of our fender bolts and front bumper bolts. All right. So both headlights are in. They're wired up and working, but they're not mounted yet because what I've been messing with now is getting all of the gaps around the headlight to fit evenly, as you can see, so that the headlight's not bolted in yet, so I can still adjust it a little bit. But it's been a constant process of loosening some fender bolts, adjusting the headlight, tightening up other bolts. It's not a great deal of fun. The thing is, the factory headlights right here, actually, there's one, they had these little plastic washers, and I can't get those off. So what I read on the on a Corvette forum is that GM on some of the Vettes used little shims to get everything to line up properly, because you have to line it up with the fender, with the bumper, and that's pretty much it. But it's a lot more than it sounds. So that's what we've been doing now, is just trying to adjust all these little gaps. You know, see, you can move the headlight and adjust it, but then when you put the fender down, you know, you'll have a gap down here and stuff. So, and this isn't a problem with anything. It's not a problem with the body. It's not a problem with the headlights. It's just when we loosened all this up, and I mean, you're pulling stuff pretty far apart than maybe it's supposed to be pulled. You're moving all that stuff around. So trying to get it back to perfect is taking a little bit of work. So that's where we're at now, and it's taking quite a long time and quite a bit of adjusting, pulling the headlights out, doing this, doing that, trying to shim stuff. So this is some of the stuff that they might not tell you when you watch videos on headlight installs and stuff. Oh yeah, you know, everything's easy breezy. Well, it depends the way you do it, and doing it this way, loosening the fender bolts, loosening the bumper bolts, makes it very easy to pull the headlight in and out and to change them, but then you pay for it on the other end when you go to align everything. So we're paying now.
bottom of each light. Sits on there like so. And then we put those 4 bolt holes on. It's basically just a cover. You're not plugging any harness back into this thing. It's just to protect the internals of the light. And as Tyler just said, it's a lot easier to do before the light's in. We just forgot. Now he's just putting on the splash guard on that side. I'm gonna work on this side. And after that, we're done. This side is buttoned up, splash guard's in, this little rubber panel's in, fender's tightened, bumper's tightened, tie is still buttoning up this side. All right, so now we're just cleaning up the tools, which means we're just about done. Take a look at these things. The headlights are installed and they look insane on this thing. This has got to be one of the best mods that you can do to the C6. So once again, as always, a massive shout out to George from Sharplight Innovations for hooking us up with the My LED headlights. It was the absolute pinnacle finishing touch that the C6 needed to make this thing look absolutely amazing. So again, be sure to check out Sharplight Innovations in their whole line of lights for the C5 and the C6 Corvette. As you guys know, my C5 is absolutely fully outfitted with lights from Sharplight Innovations, and they're just hands down best in the business. Let me know what you guys think of the look of these Bi LED headlights on the C6. But that's it for today. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Happy motoring.